somebody who's in a follower position is going to behave a certain way because of the kind of relationship they have with their leader. And those of you who are in chapters, y'all see this all the time, right? All the time. So what you need to do, believe it or not, is you need to figure out what kind of follower you are. Next, please. Now, there's this model of followership. It's 5 follower types. I'm going to go over this really quickly. This was developed by a guy named Robert Kelley, not that Robert Kelley, in the 1980s. And what he figured out was that when people were studying leadership, what they were doing was they kept asking the leaders about their thoughts, but nobody ever asked the followers about their thoughts. So he figured out that there were different types of people who would follow in an organization. One type of follower, effective. He looked at the level of involvement, the level of critical thinking. Effective follower, they got that. They are highly engaged and they are always thinking. And then there's a conformist. Low level of critical thinking, but high engagement, always involved. But they're not exactly asking too many questions, right? I mean, the chapter is trying to plan something. They want to plan a party. The DJ is out of the price range of the chapter. The only DJ they can find is like, I don't know, $700. I don't know how much DJs go for these days, but the dude is trying to charge $700 or something like that. And the conformist is like, we ain't got the money, but let's have the party. And then he's like, no, bro, we can't do it, right? But then you have the passive follower. Now, this is the one sitting in the back of the chapter meeting. You can't get them to say anything. You're asking questions, you're asking for input. They never have an opinion. And then when it's time to get involved, they don't even get involved. You don't even know why the joker plays. Oops. Why they went through the process. All right. Then, 89, sorry. Alienated follower. This is the type that I've been. Somebody who is high critical thinking, but low involvement. This is the one. And for those of you, you don't even have to be in a fraternity or sorority to see this. That's the one sitting in the back of the room, the peanut gallery, always got an opinion about something. And then you ask them, hey, well, you know, you got so many opinions, and what do you suggest? And they're just like, I don't know, nobody listen to me anyway, right? So then there's the pragmatist, and the pragmatist is a mix of all of them. The reason I'm telling you about these is that if you can figure out what your follower style is, then you can figure out how to interact with everybody else in the group. Next, please. So as far as that interaction is concerned, let's do it. Let's do gumbo here.